Who the hell thinks Walmart isn't doing bad things? Because I hear that all the time. People act like if you get hurt in a big store, it's just bad luck, just an accident. But I've seen what actually happens behind the scenes. And I can tell you right now this stuff isn't random. It's preventable. And when it's preventable, it becomes a legal problem. Let me tell you about one of my cases. My client walks into Walmart like millions of people do every single day. She heads to the hot food section because she wants a rotisserie chicken. Nothing unusual about that. What she doesn't know is that someone right before her dropped a lemon pepper chicken on the ground. Grease everywhere. Chicken juices all over the floor. There's no mat, no warning cone, no sign. Nothing to alert her that the floor is basically an ice rink. So she walks up. Her foot hits that grease, and she goes down hard. I mean violently. She falls and she's seriously injured. Medical bills start piling up. Pain, missed work. The whole thing. All because a massive corporation couldn't take 5 minutes to clean up a dangerous condition in any of the most high-risk areas of the store. The person who helps her up is an off-duty police officer who just happens to be shopping. Walmart takes a statement immediately. That matters. When the lawsuit starts, we ask for that statement. Walmart gives it to us, but they black out his name and contact information. All that's left is the phrase police officer. At first, I think it's a Walmart police officer. I assume it's their employee. Later, we find out he's not, so we track him down ourselves. I call him and introduce myself. I tell him who I am and why I'm calling, and immediately he gets angry. He tells me, I already told you. Don't call me again. I tell him, hold on. I've never called you before. I don't represent Walmart. I represent the woman who got hurt at Walmart. And that's when the entire tone of the call changes. I sit there on the phone listening to this officer explain how many times Walmart contacted him, how they asked him to change what he saw, how they pressured him to say something different, to forget details, to make it sound less serious than it was. And in that moment, I knew this case wasn't just about a slip and fall anymore. That's when we went to the judge and said, something is seriously wrong here. Because when a corporation starts interfering with witnesses instead of fixing dangerous conditions, that tells you everything you need to know. Here's what most people don't understand about the law. When you walk into a store like Walmart, you're considered a business invitee. That means Walmart owes you a duty of care. They don't have to guarantee nothing bad ever happens, but they do have to inspect the store, clean up hazards, and warn customers about dangerous conditions they know about or should know about. And when you're talking about the hot food section where grease spills are foreseeable, that duty matters even more. Grease on the floor near rotisserie chickens isn't some freak accident. It's a known risk. Ignoring it isn't an accident. It's negligence. And this isn't just my case. There's a real case out of Weatherford, Texas that proves this exact point. In January of 2018, a woman slipped and fell in the deli area of a Walmart, right in front of the rotisserie chicken display. Witnesses described the substance on the floor as greasy, brown residue chicken grease. Walmart argued they didn't know it was there. But in 2022, the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals said that wasn't enough. The court ruled that a jury could reasonably conclude the grease had been on the floor long enough that Walmart should have known about it. The case was sent back for trial. And that matters, because it shows Walmart doesn't get a free pass just by saying, we didn't know. And these cases are still happening. In July of 2024, a man in Suffern, New York slipped near self-checkout on a large puddle of liquid. He suffered serious spinal injuries that required surgery. He sued Walmart for $2 million. Walmart offered him $75,000. He rejected it because it didn't come close to covering the damage they caused. Walmart fights these cases aggressively because they know something important. If juries start holding them accountable, it gets expensive, so they delay. They redact witnesses, they downplay injuries, they shift blame onto the customer. I've seen it over and over again. But when evidence is preserved, when witnesses are protected, and when the truth is pushed into the open, the story changes. So no, I don't believe Walmart just has bad luck. I believe they make choices, and when those choices put people in danger, the law steps in. Accidents happen, Negligence is a decision. If you want more breakdowns of real cases and how this stuff actually works behind the scenes, make sure you subscribe because the stories corporations don't want you to hear are the ones I'm going to keep telling.